Hello guys, I hope you're all well. So I'm speaking to you on Wednesday the 18th of March. So this video you're about to watch I actually filmed last week, and I do reference the fact that coronavirus was having a big effect on lots of sporting events. And I had the feeling that my marathon was going to end up being one of those events that got postponed. And inevitably that has happened, so my marathon has now been pushed back to September, all being well. However, my goal of a sub 3 hour marathon hasn't changed. It's just going to have to happen a little bit later. But anyway, I hope this video can provide just a little bit of light relief for you guys, and let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's roll the intro. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, and it's time I updated you on how my training has been going for a sub 3 hour marathon. So I'm just over 7 weeks out from the Milton Keynes marathon. And training has started to pick up, and things are going a bit better than they did previously. If you've watched my other videos, you know I've had a few issues at the beginning of my training block. So I'm going to get into that today, but I will just want to address as well the fact that coronavirus is about, and it's cancelling a lot of marathons around the world. As of this moment, it's Friday the 13th of March, and the UK marathons are still on.
Not anymore, mate.
That could change in the next, the coming days, the coming weeks.
It has.
Milton Keynes Marathon is the beginning of May.
Not anymore.
I don't know. I think there's a good chance it will get cancelled. If it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep training for a marathon later in the year, and I'll just take the positive that it gives me that extra time to get in marathon shape, and importantly, sub 3 hour shape.
Good lad.
So let's just have a look at my Strava. And I just want to go over my training so far. So I started at the beginning of the year on an 18-week training block. So the week after Christmas, unfortunately, I was a bit ill with a cold, which wasn't the best start going into my first week of training. But I got a solid week in, 80 kilometers. You'll have to excuse me if you're into counting things in miles, but I like to do everything in kilometers really. So 80 kilometers in the first week, pretty decent. Second week, we got to the weekend, and it was then, only less than 2 weeks into my marathon training, that I managed to pick up a knee injury. So the third week of marathon training, mileage dropped drastically. As you can see, I just did 3 short runs to test the knee out, and it wasn't feeling great. The same again the week after, all while trying to rehab my knee, doing lots of strength exercises and activation exercises. But still not feeling good. Again, week 5, same story, got a few extra miles in, a few extra kilometers in, not feeling great. And then what's this, week 6, same again. So that's 4 weeks of really poor training due to a knee injury. But on the other side of that, I was building strength in the muscles that needed it, and just learning a lot about my body as well. So that's 6 weeks down. Week 7, I get ill again. Now, before this year, I can't remember the last time I had a cold. But yeah, I had one just before I started my training, and then another one here during this week. So I was out for this week pretty much. But then going into the week after, so what's that, week 8, we're then back. And the knee's feeling pretty good. Cold is clearing. So I chose to run about 50 kilometers that week, and it was all very, very slow, easy miles. I mean, my body didn't feel like it could run very fast anyway, but just a bit of time on feet. Same again the week after. Last week, week 10, was actually a really good week. Got just over 60 kilometers done. Still down on the mileage that I need to be at this stage, but building things up slowly so I don't pick up any more injuries. But felt like a really good week. Got in some good runs. Got a nice long run in. And also I did a bit of a session on a treadmill. Did 5 times a kilometer with a 100-second rest in between. Still, holding back a little bit. And then this week we're up to 47.3 kilometers, and it's Friday today. And today I'm going to reintroduce some more speed, so get another key session in and see how we go with that. And that is how we've been doing so far. So 7 weeks to go. It's not a lot of time. I haven't got a good base of training really behind me because of those broken weeks, but I'm not going to give up. You know, my body's feeling better. If I can get some good long runs in, some good speed sessions in, then who knows what might happen. So let's get outside and get my workout done. So then guys, I've just done my dynamic warm-up and I'm heading towards where I'm going to be doing my interval session. So I'm heading towards a playing field. So I'm going to be doing them on a playing field today. Ideally, I'll be doing this interval session on a track, but I don't have a track to use, unfortunately, around here. Did think about using going to the gym and using a treadmill, but I just wanted to be outside today. The sun's shining a little bit, so yeah, outside. It might affect my pace slightly, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, the session I'm going to be doing is called a Yasu 800 session. So developed by a chap called Bart Yasu. Which his gold standard of this session is 10 reps of 800 meters, and each rep of 800 meters is based on your goal marathon pace. So my goal marathon pace, for example, 3 hours. So each rep of 800 meters would be 3 minutes in length. And then after each 800 meters, you have a rest of and the rest period should be similar, if not the same, as the working period. So I'd have a 3-minute rest. Now the rest is not standstill, complete rest, it's a slow jog as well. So I do 800 meters in 3 minutes and I have a 3-minute slow jog and repeat 10 times. However, I'm going to change it up slightly just to be sensible. I'm going to do 6 reps, as this is my sort of reintroduction to speed training after so many easy miles. But yeah, looking forward to it. Just want to remind my body really of what it feels like to hurt and be slightly in that anaerobic system. And yeah, start building my VO2 max up a little bit and just getting some speed in my legs, helping that form at a higher pace, and just see how we go. So yeah, going to warm up a little bit more, so I'm going to just do a slow jog to the playing field and then we'll get going. So here we are at the playing field, almost ready to go. Just going to re-warm myself up by doing a few strides, just get some pace in my legs, ready for this workout, this Yasu 800 workout. So there is a little theory behind these Yasu 800 workouts. If you can do 10 reps at your target pace, so 10 times 800 for a 3-hour marathon, each rep being 3 minutes, that means you're in shape to run a 3-hour marathon. Now, if you read up online about this, there is a lot of skepticism about that theory, which is fair enough. But it gives you a rough idea, I suppose. But anyway, I am not going to be running 10 reps today, and I think 6 reps is even going to be quite tricky. But yeah, I think it's time to get on with it. Less talking, more work. I'm going to put some music on my ears for this one. It's going to be some of that cheesy 90s or noughties trance, because it gets the people going. All right, let's get working. Round 1 done in 3 minutes and 1 second. Pretty much there or thereabouts. So yeah, whether I'll be able to keep that up for another 5, not sure. 1 sixth of the way. Interval 2 complete. 3 minutes and 1 second again. Consistent. Felt actually a little bit smooth on that one. Better pacing, I think. 4 to go. Number 3. Smooth is fast. Here comes number 4. Let's hope it's not poor. And yeah, I spent my rest thinking about that little rhyme. Fell well off pace there, but it doesn't really matter. The effort's not changing. Still putting in the effort. And then we'll think about it when it's all done.
got the penultimate lap coming up. See if I can finish strong. Number 5. .3:13. Woo. Haven't got a lot left for this last lap, but we'll try and keep it below that. Finish strong. Nice little wake up for my body. Number 6. It's time to finish this. Let's go. .3:15. Final 3-minute rest period. So then guys, just been doing a bit of a cool down. I'm nearly home now. So that workout was pretty tough, as I thought it would be. So I had, what did I have? 3:01, 3:01, 3:03, 3:10, 3:13, 3:15. So you can see it really dropped off the pace towards the end there. So yeah, first couple of laps felt okay. So I've got the speed in my legs, which is good. I just haven't got the speed endurance, you know, which is no surprise. I've been spending many weeks now just training at lower heart rate zones, so zone 2. So I haven't really gone into those higher heart rate zones at all. So, you know, I haven't been into zone 4, zone 5 at all. So this was the first workout in a long time being up there. So yeah, I just was unable to keep up that high heart rate for an extended period of time, which is no surprise. Yeah, I mean, it's not where I really want it to be 7 weeks out from the marathon, but it is what it is. It's something to work on. So I'm not going to see it as too much of a problem. You know, there are factors in play as well. You know, I was running on grass rather than on a track, so maybe I lost about 5 seconds a rep there. So yeah, we'll try and take the positives from it. And anyway, I enjoyed it. That's all that matters really, isn't it? Yeah, as always, hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video and you've got this far. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and you can follow along with my progress going forward. Comment below, tell me what your favourite interval sessions are for marathon training. And that's about it. I'm going to get home and, you know, I'm going to listen to a bit more trance. Thanks for joining me. Catch you in another video.